Last time you saw I had purchased a 1991 Land Rover Defender 110 that had been left forgotten in a field for the past 7 or 8 years. It was covered in green algae, moss and lichen, so the first job was to give it a good clean to see the base of what we're working with. To my surprise, it all cleaned up surprisingly well, considering what it looked like to start with. This time I want to see if I can get it started, again to make a list of jobs that will need doing to make it roadworthy and fit for driving on the UK roads. So having said that, let's get into it and see if we can get her going. So the first initial problem is I've managed to swap the fuel lift pump here. So we're now getting diesel through to the filter. The filter's full. When we start it, it starts up, but straight away it goes to full RPM. I've already removed this cover off to see if the pin on the plunger is seized or not, and that's free. So the next job I think is to remove this arm, take this cap out, and then see if we can free off the lever inside. So I'll start that. Okay, so I've now removed that throttle lever there, which is held on with that hole. That goes through that spindle there, and it's just held on with a small nut, and then you've got this spring that rotates it, that holds the throttle lever back. So the next job now, I've just given it a bit of a clean around here so we don't get any dirt in it. This bung I need to remove with an Allen key, and inside I should be able to see the throttle lever then inside the VE pump. Right, things have progressed a little bit. Inside there's a little lever. I don't know if you can make it out, just inside there. So when the throttle's operated by moving this spanner, that should move that flap inside there. And currently it's stuck and I can't move it. And if you look down there, you can just see the pin stuck out at the bottom. So this is the boost compensator for the diesel pump. So when the vehicle comes on boost, the boost reference signal is sent down here, and this pushes on a rubber diaphragm, and that then moves that plunger down to operate on this spindle to alter the fuel in. So I'm back on this project. Here things have progressed. So the lever inside this cap here seemed to be moving fine, so there was something else amiss for it to keep holding the revs on, and what I found was the governor pin was absolutely seized solid. I freed it off, I built all the pump back together, but now it won't rev. So I'm just going to try and free this off a little more to make sure that everything's okay, and then we'll put it back together and see if it works. Okay, the next task now is to remove this 300 TDI lift pump that we used as just a temporary measure, and stick the proper 200 model on, and also fix this wire here that's for the diesel stop solenoid. It's all a bit damaged, so we'll tidy that up. So that's where the lift pump sits on there. 2 Allen key headed bolts, cap screws, remove those, and then out it comes. It's all quite mucky and oily down there, so we'll clean all that gasket face up and get a new gasket on. So once the replacement lift pump was fitted, this was the result.
Well, she's running.
So the next question is, will it move? So the Defender now starts, runs and drives, so please check back for next time when we make a list of what needs to be done.